Alright, I think we all knew it was coming, but Luka Doncic officially will be a Laker long-term. Not opting to enter free agency next summer, rather taking a 3-year, $165 million contract extension with their team. And well, there's definitely a reason, and a pretty good reason, not to mention a lucrative reason, for him taking a 3-year contract rather than a 4-year contract. So we're going to talk about why that is, what it means for both Luka Doncic and the Lakers' future going forward, Luka Doncic working with the Lakers front office, recruiting for their team, and the relationship between them right now, along with going into the future between them. So we'll talk about all of that and try to break it all down here. And well, like I said, Luka Doncic will be a Laker long term. You know, it could have been longer term if he signed the 4-year contract, but he did sign the 3-year contract, again worth roughly $165 million, and it very likely and pretty much guaranteed as a player option in that final year. Following the 2027-2028 NBA season, Luka Doncic will likely opt out of that player option, then to be able to sign a 5-year Supermax contract with the Lakers. And well, that could be a 5-year contract worth roughly about $420 million, nearly $500 million here. That's kind of what he's planning here, what both him and his agent Bill Duffy are likely trying to do here with the Lakers, which I'm sure they're completely fine with. All they care about is securing their future with Luka Doncic, and he's helping them do that, and obviously they've come to a mutual agreement. Luka taking the 3-year contract rather than the 4-year contract. I'm sure they'd rather have that than him outright waiting till next summer when he could have been a free agent and potentially have left their team. I'm sure they're much happier with this and kind of pushing that nervousness to the side about waiting for that, rather, paying him a little bit less right now, but him looking for more long-term money in the future. And well, that's pretty much what he did and what they're trying to do here, getting more long-term money by sacrificing a little bit of short-term money.
Jeannie Buss, Rob Pelinka, the new owner Mark Walter, they've built a close rapport with Luka Doncic and his inner circle to get him to commit here. And now Luka Doncic, he's going to be the face of this Lakers organization moving forward. When they acquired him in that trade, they wanted him to be the face for the next decade. And already this offseason, I'm told he's recruited Marcus Smart, DeAndre Ayton to the Lakers. And most importantly, Jay, about the money as well. In that trade, he lost out on a Supermax contract with the Mavericks this offseason. But in 2028, he's going to have a player option in that deal. He can opt out of the deal and sign a projected 5-year, $417 million contract that would then allow him to recoup all the money that he lost in that Supermax that he missed out on this offseason. So Luka Doncic is committed to the Lakers, 3 years, $165 million today.
Committed to the Lakers for 3 years and with an opportunity to recoup all the money lost after the trade from Dallas to Los Angeles. It looks like a good day to be Luka Doncic. Shams Charania breaking the news here on SportsCenter about Luka's new.
I mean, I know we're talking about 3 years down the road here, but I feel like I can safely say that Luka Doncic will definitely be build-around material at that point. Definitely still first option material. The guy will be 29 years old at that point and in the prime of his NBA career. I mean, at least ideally, or very likely anyways. And following him kind of transforming his body this summer, the guy looks absolutely different and a night and day difference from only a few months ago. I think it's safe to say that he's fully committed to both himself and their team going forward. So in my opinion, I think it's a great thing for their team that they're working together on both the future and the present between the contract, their current roster, how Luka feels about it, and the needs that he wanted to address on their team, that they came to a mutual agreement on both that and the contract going forward between them. The media narratives might say different or might have suggested differently, but I feel like it says that they're definitely on the same page here. Luka Doncic working with their team, definitely having belief in the future of the team that Lakers can put around him, that they can work together to put a team around him that he both agrees with and they agree with. Whether or not that includes another superstar in the future, whether or not that includes LeBron for only this year, 2 more years, whatever it might be, Luka's confident in their ability to put a good team around him that can help him eventually win an NBA championship. And I mean, I really do find it funny how quickly the narrative switched. Only about 3 to 4 weeks ago, even less than that, the narrative was that Luka didn't believe in their long-term direction, that because LeBron was maybe having issues with the team, that Luka wouldn't sign a new contract with them, that they were not seeing eye to eye about the future, that Luka might leverage his deal and enter free agency next summer. None of that happened, and I think it's pretty clear now that they're definitely on the same page, and at the bare minimum, have a very good working relationship going forward. Luka definitely being the guy they're building around, being their first option for both next season and the foreseeable future, and now he's under contract for the foreseeable future too. All the way until 2028, where he will likely sign that 5-year, $418 million contract extension at that point, which I'm sure they'll be happy to give him. So overall here, I think there are plenty of reasons for why Luka Doncic took the contract they did, why he took it now compared to next summer, the amount they did, the contract duration that he did, but it really comes down to the money that he lost when he got traded from Dallas. After that point, he was no longer Supermax eligible, so he lost out on a bunch of long-term money, but by taking this 3-year contract, taking the shorter-term contract rather than the 4-year contract, he can eventually recoup that money. Again, by signing that 5-year, $418 million deal in 2028, then he'll get back every single dollar that he lost when he got traded from Dallas. So not only will he not lose money, but he might get the team that actually believes in him long-term, doesn't have to deal with Nico Harrison or the Mavericks' new front office that obviously didn't like him and didn't believe in him too much. Now he gets to work with a team that's actually working with him, is actually making him their #1 priority going forward, and have officially agreed to lock him up on their team for long-term going forward too. So in my opinion, it's really a great mutual thing between them. Obviously, Luka gets the money long-term that he'll be looking for. Granted, of course, that he stays healthy and he can obviously stay at this level until 2028, which I fully believe that he will. The Lakers get to take that burden and that massive nervousness off their chests and shoulders that he might wait until next summer and eventually enter free agency. That could be a nightmare losing both him and LeBron James, so that's no longer an issue. Obviously, a whole lot of securement with that in their future. And obviously, it's pretty much what both parties wanted here. Luka getting all the money back they lost, them working together, not only for the contract, but team building. It's a really good mutual and working relationship right now in my opinion. And well, following the new Luka Doncic contract, I guess the final question left for the Lakers this summer is, will this be the final move they make? Are they done? Is it time for them to evaluate their team and not make another move until they do evaluate it? Do they enter the NBA season with their team? Do they fill that final spot and open up some salary to do it? Do they make a trade yet? All of that's up for debate here, but the big question that they finally answered and have finally put to the side here is securing their future long-term with Luka Doncic. So with all of that in mind here, what do you guys think? How do you feel about the new contract between Luka Doncic and the Lakers? How do you feel about what it means to their future? Luka eventually looking for that 5-year Supermax contract from their team in 2028, and simply the relationship and team building between them going forward. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But I think that'll pretty much do it for this one, and if you enjoyed the video, then I would greatly appreciate it if you dropped a like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and hit that notification bell to never miss out when I upload a video. But as always, thank you for watching and have a great day or night.